Ladies and gentlemen, the situation is serious. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is no longer joking around. He is not joking anymore. This gentleman you see here, who is one of Vladimir Putin's biggest supporters, Kim Jong-un, no. Seeing everything that's happening, he is angry, very angry. That's why he decided to organize exhibitions to show the enemies of Russia and North Korea that North Korea woke up a long time ago, that North Korea is no longer what they thought it was. Just yesterday, he unveiled new types of missiles. This time, today, he proudly presented a brand new naval monster, a truly formidable 5,000-ton warship. This remarkable achievement is absolutely unprecedented. It's with a level of modernity, a technological modernization that speaks for itself. After Kim Jong-un personally presented this truly remarkable jewel, this extraordinary gem, the United States immediately went on maximum alert. American authorities are vehemently denouncing this development as we speak. They unequivocally consider this elaborate presentation to be a significant military provocation. For them, Kim Jong-un has crossed the red line. It's such a military provocation that the warship known as the Destroyer, yes, everything about it has capabilities that strike fear into adversaries and enemies. Ladies and gentlemen, in this geopolitical conference, it is this hot and pressing news that we are going to discuss. But before we continue, I humbly ask you, as always, to share the conference in all possible groups. Give plenty of likes to support the conference, and as always, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. If you are new here, please click the subscribe button to subscribe. This will ensure you never miss any video conferences or world news updates. Let's dive deep, ladies and gentlemen. So Kim Jong-un is flexing his muscles. It's a next-generation destroyer that has been unveiled to the whole world. Destroyer. That's in English, but what does it mean in French? I think it means destructeur. That's what it means. Destroyer, destructeur. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But my intuition tells me that's obviously it. So it's a state-of-the-art destroyer. It is. He did his little tour. He went aboard. As you can see in the footage, he inspected the destroyer. So it was a presidential inspection. So personally, he inspected it. The destroyer in question is a missile launcher. They named it Choi-hon. Choi-hon, that's the name. So, it's now the flagship of the new North Korean fleet. Among North Korea's warships, the new fleet, this is the essential pillar. That means North Korea took all the time necessary to give this warship all the required capabilities so that it would be able to destroy as much as possible. If not for destruction, it can serve as a vessel for nuclear deterrence. Deterrence, a force of deterrence. What are the strategic characteristics of this destroyer? First, this ship is 5,000 tons, as we mentioned at the start of the conference. 10 tons, 5,000 tons. And this ship is equipped with a supersonic cruise missile. Not just one missile, but missiles. This warship carries several supersonic cruise missiles. We didn't say hypersonic, but supersonic. And it is also equipped with integrated anti-aircraft systems. That means you can strike, but nothing gets in. This is also one of the unique features of this destroyer. So it also has an onboard nuclear capability, which means that in this destroyer, you can load warheads, nuclear warheads. You just need to get to the designated launch area. You press the red button and it launches. Wow! And you hear the baton. Wow! That's it. So, this destroyer is a symbol of power. It's also to show that Russia doesn't just have minor allies, but major ones. And North Korea has made its show of strength and power, even though North Korea is under Western sanctions. Even though North Korea is told to stop producing, it turns a blind eye and continues to produce regularly. And every time North Korea finishes building a war machine, North Korea conducts a test and North Korea puts it on display. It's like saying, we have the thing. If you want to keep going, if you want to stop. So what should we say? It's an accelerated modernization. Under Kim Jong-un, the North Korean Navy is shifting from a coastal defensive force to a regional power projection fleet. When we talk about a defensive fleet, it means you're there, you're on the defensive. But now, North Korea is moving toward regional power projection, which means it can go on the offensive because it now has the military equipment that allows North Korea to take the first step. That's why there's widespread panic on the South Korean side. The new South Korean president, who tried to resume dialogue with North Korea, was met with a categorical refusal. Because Kim Jong-un categorically refused. So then, there's panic at this level as well. Because these types of warships produced by North Korea are not intended solely for America. It's true that in their design, America is the main target. But it's also to help Russia, in case Russia ever needs it. You never know. But it's also to strike South Korea whenever Kim Jong-un's mood changes. Because you know how Kim Jong-un feels about South Korea. And so, the political objective behind this demonstration is that Kim wants to show that North Korea is no longer isolated. North Korea is no longer vulnerable. It asserts its presence even in the disputed waters of the East Sea. That's what this is about. So, the immediate reactions. The United States of America broke their silence. America and South Korea called this display a military provocation. For them, it's a military provocation. No, it shouldn't have happened. It's a provocation. So they also consider this a dangerous technological escalation. That is, the technology North Korea had to resort to. For them, it's a dangerous technological escalation. Only they are allowed to have dangerous technologies. Others shouldn't have them. But North Korean scientists are working day and night. And they are producing good results. That's why Kim Jong-un is always smiling. And that's what the enemies call a military provocation. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the top international news story. I'll be back with more updates shortly. This was the voice of your humble servant, the Samurai.